Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're unpacking a story that sounds like it's straight out of a tech thriller. We're talking secret AIs, a race against time, and something called Project Glasswing.
Okay, so let's dive right into this central mystery. You've got some of the fiercest corporate rivals on the entire planet. Apple, Google, Microsoft, you name it. These guys fight tooth and nail over everything. So, why on earth are they suddenly allies? What could possibly be so big, so threatening, that it forces them all to sit down at the same table?
Well, it's definitely not a new product. It's not about a faster phone or a better search engine. This is all about survival, plain and simple. Because, let's be real, the only thing that could get these companies to work together is a threat to the very ground they all stand on. A danger, as one analyst put it, that risks, well, mutually assured destruction of their shared infrastructure. That's intense. So, to really get why they're so spooked, we need to talk about a problem that's, well, it's always been there, kind of hiding in plain sight. It's about the invisible cracks in the code that runs pretty much everything. I mean, think about it. Our entire digital world, right, from your bank account to the power grid, it's all built on billions and billions of lines of code. And for decades, we've kind of accepted that this code has hidden flaws, bugs. It's always been a risk, sure, but a manageable one. Well, that just changed.
Yeah, that risk is not so manageable anymore. Why? Because a new player just walked onto the field. A brand new kind of AI, one that can see all those hidden cracks with, honestly, a terrifying, almost superhuman level of clarity.
So the folks at a company called Anthropic took their new, unreleased AI model and they basically pointed it at some critical software. What happened? It found thousands of previously unknown vulnerabilities, just instantly. And we're not talking about just any bugs. These are zero-day flaws. That means nobody knew they existed, not even the people who wrote the code. That makes them incredibly dangerous. And this is where it gets really wild. Check out how old some of these bugs are. This AI found flaws that have been sitting there for decades, surviving all kinds of human experts looking for them. For example, it found a critical bug in OpenBSD, which is famous for being one of the most secure operating systems in the world, and that bug had been there for 27 years, almost 3 decades, just waiting. You think that's crazy? It gets crazier. The AI found another bug, this one 16 years old, in some really common video software. But here's the kicker. That one little piece of flawed code had been scanned 5 million times by the best automated tools we have, and those tools missed it. Every single time. The AI, it found it in an instant. Okay, and this chart just puts it all in perspective. This is a standard cybersecurity test. The older AI models, they scored, a decent 66% or so. But this new model, it blew right past them, scoring over 83%. That's not just a little better, that's a whole new ballgame. A massive leap forward. So what is this game-changing AI? It's called Claude Mythos Preview. And this, right here, is the reason for that bizarre alliance between all those tech giants. Because you have to imagine, what happens if an AI this good at finding flaws gets into the wrong hands? It could be weaponized. It could be used to create absolute chaos on a scale we can't even imagine. So suddenly, the tech world is staring at this new, incredibly powerful tool. They had to do something, and they had to do it fast. And their response? That's what brings us to Project Glasswing. So what is Project Glasswing? Well, you can think of it like a coalition, a team-up, designed to do one thing: get this powerful AI into the hands of the good guys. The mission is both simple and incredibly urgent. Use this AI to find and fix all those hidden cracks in our digital world, before someone else with a similar AI uses them to attack us. And just look at who's involved. It's a literal who's who of tech and finance. Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Cisco, JP Morgan Chase, the list just goes on. Seeing all these logos together, all working on the same thing, that tells you just how seriously they're taking this. And this isn't just talk, they're putting real money behind it. We're talking $100 million in AI credits, so defenders can actually use this tool, plus another $4 million in direct donations to open source security projects. And that's absolutely crucial, because so much of the internet, so much of the software we all rely on is built on that open source code. So, let's zoom out a bit, because this is so much bigger than just fixing a few bugs. What Project Glasswing really represents is the beginning of a whole new era in cyber warfare. A new race between AI defenders and AI attackers has officially begun.
The way the CTO of CrowdStrike explained it is perfect. In the old days, right, the time between finding a flaw and a bad guy using it could be months. It gave you time to react. Now, with AI, that window has shrunk from months to minutes. It's a race that's happening at the speed of a machine.
And that's why some people are calling this an AI-driven Manhattan Project. Think about that. The quote here from Cisco's chief security officer really hits it home. AI capabilities have crossed a threshold, and there is no going back. The old way of doing cybersecurity, it's just not enough anymore. It's obsolete. And all of this leaves us with a really big, kind of scary question. What does this new era actually look like? Is Project Glasswing a genuine good faith effort to defend all of us, humanity's last best hope? Or is it something else? A coordinated power move by the biggest players in tech to control the future of AI security? The stakes, as you can probably tell, could not be higher.